By the way, just before we move on, I said at the top of the show that Blessing Okokbari 1063 was legal. It wasn't. The wind was 2.7 meters per second, and it has to be under 2 meters per second. So it's not legal. So that 1063 wouldn't be a record in any way. Father's Day is around the corner. It's Sunday, I think. And apart from buying gifts and pampering, it's also a time to reflect on the unique experiences men have in that role. So we've invited Olympian Weir to give us a glimpse into his life as a father. There he is. Morning, Virgin. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time.
Morning, Jamaica. Morning, Evo. Morning, Simone.
Hey, how you doing?
Tell me 1, 2 kids, 3 kids, girl, boy. How old? Tell me about that. How old?
So, I'm currently a girl's dad.
Hey.
You say a girl's dad, one girl?
2 girls. 4-year-old and a 1-year-old.
We had 2 girls, Warren. Where were we?
And Small Jamaica, I guess.
Oh, yes. Wow.
But take me back to the first one. Take me back to the first one. How did you feel when you found out that you were going to be a father? How did that feel?
As in, with everybody who finds out they'll be a father, a lot of people react to it very different. For myself, I was just elated that I could bring forth somebody in the world that I will look up to me for a very long time, and that will be my responsibility. And also, we love to see her name live on. Quite sure by the time she turned 21, probably that name was gone. But just to see our name or her name live on, and we can actually have somebody to look onto us and just give us an unconditional love.
So it's Gabrielle, and is it XIARA or XIARA?
XIARA.
XIARA. So let's compare what you thought fatherhood would have been like, Warren, with what it actually was. Did you go through those nights when sleep was just a concept? How difficult or how easy was it for you to just, get into that role of fatherhood?
It wasn't easy. It was definitely difficult, especially now we're in the States where we're not much family here, and for all the parents out there who know that I will try to move that stage where all right now she's on the breast, so I try to take her off of the breast, and when she's off the breast, that's just daddy time. That doesn't mean that when you get up in the night, you have to change her, you have to feed her, put her back to bed, because once you see mommy and smell the breast, she's not going back to sleep. But we're Jamaicans and we're soldiers and we're men, we're tough, and we know to get over those stuff and just fight and just show our toughness. And we're Calabar men, so.
You just say we're Calabar men? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I won't hold that against you. It's all right.
Look here, so you're a daddy's girl. You're a girl's daddy. Are they daddy's girls? Or are they mommy? Are they?
For sure. People always say girls are drawn to their father, but in all honesty, it is said without it is not something that is done without said or said without done. Because once I open the door, they run come and they always ask, "Where's daddy?" So mummies, we understand. We love you guys. Thank you for everything. But what's so funny is that my youngest daughter, she can say daddy and she can enunciate Warren. She can enunciate it, and my wife is vexed because
she can't say mommy yet?
No.
Said the same thing my daughter do me. I was very cross. She said daddy first before she said, you spoil them?
Well, I always say, you guys might be the most important parent, but we are the dominant parent.
Excuse you?
I'm not going to get into that.
No. I need to get into.
I am not going to get into that.
No. I've got to fulfill my role as interviewer and dig a little. Let's unpack that a little bit. So Weir, what exactly does that mean in English? What are you saying exactly?
In English, as in I didn't say it as a baby said. You get me? And all right. So they want milk. And you might give them a bottle of water. You don't want that. You give them the milk. You just show that Milk is the most dominant thing they need. So them can't call daddy that. That's so that is it. It's that me saying. It's just the baby safe and I translate and what they say. So
Yeah.
don't shoot the messenger.
Who's the older one? Gabrielle?
Yes.
Jesse is with us, it seems. So if I ask the 4-year-old, if I ask Gabrielle what kind of father you are, what would you say?
Yes.
What would she say? I'm not asking you what kind of
You
father
need to ask the mother.
If I ask
That's what
your daughter, what would she say?
What should I say? Wow. You know that age where them know more and them can say a lot of stuff. She'd probably say, daddy run. She'd probably say daddy run.
And she's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
She's
not
not
wrong.
wrong, but
Yeah.
daddy run.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse is with Bridget. Why are you late for my interview? So I just explain that to me. Because I'll be there wait for you.
Well, first of all, greetings. But I did in at the studio till about 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? I literally just come out of the studio. So my humble forgiveness. But you don't know, as daddies, we don't stop working, right?
So you don't rate me, you know, because you're supposed to leave the studio and say, my Bridget waiting on me.
No, you sir never can seminarate. You know, say everything different, right?
We're talking about you as a father, and I asked the same question I asked Warren. I know you have a couple of kids, but what was
Bless
the feel?
up, Warren.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was the
Solely,
feeling?
yeah.
What was the hold on, it's me around the interview. You understand? What was the feeling like when you found out that you were going to be a father, even before the child was born? What was that feeling like for you, Jesse?
If I'm being honest, I was a little bit nervous at first because you really don't know what to expect. Like I tell people all the time, one of the most beautiful things about fatherhood is that you don't really teach children how to be children, but they teach you how to be parents. You know what I mean? And it's really a relationship that you don't really understand the dynamic of until you actually have children. So I mean, for me, like the first, like just the thought of having a little me in the world, it was very profound, you know what I mean? Because now, like you've always been a child, you know, and then you start thinking about you being the caregiver, not the one where I get the care, you know what I mean? And it put you in a different position and different place. I would have said at first you're kind of nervous, but it's a very empowering thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many kids, Jesse?
I have 2. That I know, a joke. I have 2
Oh my
kids.
God! You did not just go there. And your youngest pumpkin is like she just catch.
Yeah, no, man. The both of them, 2 different personalities. And I mean, KORUS is 5 months now, so
KORUS,
her
that's
personality has
beautiful.
show a little bit more, and
Yes.
her smiles, and it's a very calm, cool, collected little girl. I mean, she rarely cries apart from when she's hungry. But you know what I mean? She's very observant, and like she really just chill. And you can tell her she's just ready to have a good time. That's KORUS.
You and Warren both have grueling schedules. I mean, you do stuff that it's not traditional really, but it takes a toll, right? Jesse, you just come out of studio to come on this interview. How do you balance what you do? You first, Jesse, and then Warren, you can tell me. You know, the demands on your time with entertainment are real. So how do you balance that and ensure that, you know, you give what you need to give in this role as well, that your kids get all of you, even while you don't skimp on what you have to give to make them eat?
All right, so, I mean, and I know Warren and many others can tell me, it's not an easy thing. It's not something that you can plan. There's times where I don't want to say you're not there, but you have to be somewhere else in the whole dynamic of what parenthood is. You know what I mean? The mother, most of the time, is the caregiver, but we protect, you know, we provide. We have to go out there and literally be what a man is expected to be. But with that said, like with work is a very thing. Like so I released my album the other day, and there's a song on it called Home.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a
very
secret. Dretex is my cousin. You hear? So
Dre's your cousin?
you best believe. Anyway, that's not a side.
Yo, the world is so small. So do you know that song? We wrote that song at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was myself, Alandan, and Dretex on the phone. All fathers with daughters. and we were just discussing the fact that them don't know we as anything else but daddy. You know what I mean? So my daughter does know that daddy is in Paris doing a show. She just knows that daddy in a day on Saturday night.
That's right.
And we literally had to figure out a way how we are going to have an honest conversation with our daughters so that them don't even have to ask. Because sometimes as parents, you don't validate your children's feelings or you don't even think about it. When you scold your child or you discipline your child, all you think about is your powerful perspective, but you never ever really think about how that affect the child, how long that will linger in the child's mind, or what that will do to this child who will one day become an adult. So it was important for us as fathers to just have that kind of honest conversation where we literally say, yo, when me not beside you, I'm out there risk my life here. But one day you'll understand because this life is a cycle too. You know what I mean? When daddy's not home and you feel alone, don't get too lonely. A Jah love surround me. Whenever I'm not around and you feel alone, just remember that I am the silence in the absence of sound. And it's a conversation, as me I say, what we did feel like was super important. First of all, as a race, as a people, yes, but then us in our industry, you know what I mean? Like music and work demands so much of us.
Jesse, have a jump in, Annie, because we're going to go to news. And Simone, ask the question to you both. So Warren, your answer, and then we'll finish the interview. Please.
For me, we always have to have a conversation with our partner and let them know that there's sometimes that I'll be available and there's sometimes that I'll be, you just see me like 24/7, 3 months straight, and the other month, for like 2 months. But I'm on the back end of my career now, so I'm like more home now. So I can definitely be here. There's 1 and 2 times that I'm not here, but I don't miss nothing like I did in my first daughter. But now I'm home, I can see more things. I'm like, yo, shower. She was never a creep the other day. So definitely, for the fathers who are not there as often because of work, just imagine this. And I'm telling you, if you're home, that means that something is not being taken care of. So don't watch because you're there home more often. Because you're there more often, you're not doing things. You have people, you have fathers who are home working and you have fathers who are out in the world working.
Warren, I'm sorry, but we can't miss the news time, so we have to go. Jesse, thanks. I know you were busy, so thanks to you.
Love.
Thanks to you.
Warren, bless up. Everybody, love.
Yeah, man. Love and
Thanks,
respect.
Jesse.
And look after
Thanks,
your
Warren.
family, all right? Girl dads, one who blazes on the track, Warren Weir, and one who drops blazing tracks, Jesse Royal.
I took a chat with him this morning.
No.